Okay.
Alright, so we're working on this Nova 68, I believe it is. The car was sitting for a long time, a couple of years in a trailer or something, so they brought out a trailer. Somebody had originally started putting a rack in it. They took the box out, they were going to put a rack in, and then for whatever reason they didn't do it. So it had, they gave a...
Where is it?
So,
What are you looking for?
that plate, where's that big plate? The one that the rack was mounted to.
Oh, okay. Over.
So they had this, but it's actually angled wrong. So we had to make our own stuff. It's a Flaming River rack. So basically what we're doing is we're installing a rack. It had a box. The box comes out, the rack gets mounted in front of the cross member, and you gotta modify the steering column. So there's a steering column. We're gonna modify the steering column, the bottom of it. You're gonna put 2 joints in it. It's a pinto rack. So it's gonna get 1 joint on there, and then it's gonna get another joint up by the rack that's gotta get lengthened and modified, whatever. So
we're gonna show you how we did all this.
We're taking all this stuff apart. The first part of the video didn't come out right, so we'll continue from that spot. So we had to take the radiator out, water pump, all the pulleys, alternator, everything had to come out of it. So now we got all this had to come out of the car. We're gonna modify this. Actually, this has to get cut. This is gonna get cut here like that. And then we're gonna lengthen this other piece that we took off. So, all right. Hopefully you get what we're doing. Continue what we're doing, and then. But basically, that's what we're doing.
This is gonna get spliced in the front of the video because the first part of this should have been in the beginning. So we already started doing some stuff.
We already started,
but you'll see it.
You missed. All right, so we got to take all this. We got to take the rest of this stuff off. So I'm gonna take all this off. All right. Take these off. And so we got a nice clean shot at everything. We gotta we gotta cut a lot of stuff off here. So. He's going to be pulling the motor out of the car anyway, so. Car's been sitting for a couple of years, so everything's it ain't in that great a shape. Probably gonna unbolt this front engine mount. Put the header back up in so we can mock it up. So it's going to be using a pinto rack. It's a Flaming River part FR1501 is the part number, I think it is. FR1501. So that's the part number of the actual rack. And like I said, I'm going to use the original column. We're going to fabricate something on the end of that, cut the rest of that off, and get the shifter column thing off. I guess it was a manual on the column. I mean, automatic on the column at one point. All right, so we're going to finish cutting this piece out and clearance that. And then we'll see how much we got to cut off of the other thing. So we'll see how that goes right there. This. See what I'm doing. So you can see how much more room already that makes. With that out of the way, I'm going to cut this side also. Then the boot and the tie rod will clear, or else the boot's hitting, and you got to rip the boot, and you got to worry about a binder and hitting something when the suspension is going up and down. So once that's cleared, we're going to grind all this, and then I'm going to re-weld the edge of it. So I'm going to cut this back just a little bit more, and then I'm going to weld the edge of it when I'm done, both sides, and do the other side. All right? All right.
Okay. I'll cut it out. Well, you gotta cut that bolt off still.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that off. That blade's gone. Alright, that's that. We just gotta grind it up. Alright.
In the middle, right?
Put that pretty much where you want it. Get rid of that plate. We're not using it. We can't use that. Just get rid of that stupid thing.
Well, it's in there now, so don't worry about it.
Just slide it out. Slide it out. Is that even work? The angle of that thing's all wrong. Alright, so we're gonna go like that.
Move that down there. Yeah, alright.
Alright, so you're gonna go put that in the center. And then we're gonna go like this.
You can still see on
To here, yeah. So we're gonna notch from here. And here. All right.
And then go
We'll
from
notch
about
that.
the top of this hole right
Yeah. Notch that. And notch this right here like this. Move it out a minute. Turn it up. Yeah, just turn it up. Yeah, move it out back. So. Like that. Alright. Cut that away. We'll cut that piece off.
Put it in first, wait.
I don't know.
Well,
It's-
yeah.
Alright. Give me the light. This. Alright, I'm just gonna go down. Down with this piece.
You already got that back up now?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's got a little piece right there.
I think you got all this room, but you really don't.
Yeah, that you were hitting the top of it.
Perfect.
Well, now we can make the piece that goes inside.
Alright, now we gotta grind all that clean. Let's put the rack back in here, make sure it's got enough clearance now, right?
Put it through the bottom.
We gotta sandblast this thing. Look at this end on this thing. Got all rusted from sitting.
Well, stick it in there real quick and
Stick it in the sandblaster. That still needs to get opened up a little more. We need to open this end a little more.
With the chalk.
Yeah. Give me this. Actually, just come.
Kind of cut it like that.
Yeah.